nice guy. That's probably your biggest problem. You're a nice person. I can tell. This is the worst thing I can say to you, Jackson.
Yeah.
In business, the nice guy gets taken advantage of in all situations.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's so eerie that you said that. Yeah.
I know you're a nice man. I can tell you're a nice. You hold doors open for ladies.
Yeah.
You say please and thank you.
All the time.
You say excuse me. You have good manners. You're like a Southern boy who lives in Pennsylvania.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, the trouble is in business, when people sense you're a nice person, what do?
They'll take as much as they can.
It's human nature. I used to have a pickup truck. I loved my Ford F-100. I just loved this truck. I loved driving it. It was just my favorite thing in the world. Every weekend, someone would ask me to move them, and I couldn't say no.
Yep.
I sold the pickup truck. I've never had a pickup truck again in my life, and I really miss it. I've had Ford F-100s, all different colors. I've had Nissan King cabs and pickup trucks, Toyotas. I've had all these things. Can't have pickup truck anymore because I know people will ask me to help them move, and I got a bad back, and I don't want to be busy I like my weekends off.
Sure.
That's because I'm a nice guy too.
Yeah.
But in business, and that's a silly little story, but in business, we need to always get something back. So if I say to you, Mr. McDonald, this sounds good, but I'd like to meet you in person. Could we set up a meeting where we get to see what you're about and everything like that?
At this point, I don't know. If say we could do something like that, what would happen next?
Well, I'd like to meet you, get to know who you are, what you want to do with my property. I'm the kind of guy I like to press flesh and meet people and get a take on their character. You're asking me to take over my house here and everything, and I don't know you, and I just want to get a better sense of what you're doing. Is that unreasonable?
Are we on role play right now?
Oh yeah. Oh, we're role playing.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay.
This is as role playing as you can get.
Okay. What was that? Oh, geez. What was that last part, Claude?
Okay. You asked. Let's do it the other way. I'm putting you on the spot, and it's not fair.
Okay.
It's not fair. You say to me what they said to you. They wanted to meet you, and that kind of killed the deal for you, if I understood you correctly.
Well, yeah. Between that and maybe not having a high emotional need.
Okay, let's just role play it out a little.
Sure, sure.
Go ahead. Ask me.
Well, we could possibly, I could possibly let you rent to own it, but before we set anything in stone, I'd like to sort of meet you, see what you're going to do with my property.
That's good for you for asking. That's not an unreasonable request. You know what? Let me ask you this, sir, because I'm in San Diego and you're in Lewiston. I'd like to get on a plane. It'd be my pleasure to take you and your lovely bride out for dinner and meet you and everything. Could we do this on Skype where we could see each other and you could get a better idea of who I am? Windows are the eyes to the soul, as they say. Do you have a computer? Do you have Skype? It's free.
Well, I have a computer, but all the Skype stuff and the internet, the new technology, I'm just not quite up to speed on, Claude.
I understand. Do you have a teenager in the house or a grandson who could help you?
Well, that's one of the reasons we're moving. All our kids and grandkids are miles away.
Well, this might be a deal killer then, because while it'd be my pleasure to meet with you, I don't know frankly, if this is worth me getting on an airplane and spending all that money on airfare and renting a car and everything else. I live in San Diego. I'm 3,000, almost 2,800 miles away from you. So I guess it's over, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, unless we can just do it over phone, but
I'd love to, if that's comfortable for you. And if you need references or credentials or things like that, I don't have any issue with that, sir. I just want to find out if there's a way I can solve your problem. You need to get out of this house. And I'm an investor. I look for a property that I can remarket and make some money on and solve your problem. I need either price or terms or a combination of both. Can we do anything like that on your house creatively?
Well, I think we could work something out like that.
Mind if I ask you a few questions to find out if we can do business? And if we can, great. If not, God bless you, just say no to me, and that's the end of it. Is that all right? We're still friends.
Yeah. What would you like to know, Claude?
Boom. Off the role play. I just did what we call, I overcame a problem. I set up the agenda. That is this video is a perfect example of an agenda. I drew you a roadmap. I did not give you a presentation. I almost fired you. And I gain trust. Do I gain trust when I talk to people? You know my style, but listen to me. Forget about my style. That's just who I am. But look at the words and the way I use my words.
Right.
If you change your words, you will change your world. Did you ever see